President Putin has hugged on to the Quran. He said it is not legal in his Russia to desecrate any scripture, including the Quran. But Mr. President, when you were hugging on to the Quran, do you know what the Quran says about you? I challenge you to read chapter 9, verse 28, where it calls polytheists to be unclean, najas. Why don't you read the verse word by word, and you will see the hypocrites sometimes translate it to their liking so that they could deceive the rest of the world. Why don't you ask them to translate what is dua kunut or prayer kunut, which vast majority of Muslims pray every single day in every single salah or prayer? Why don't you ask them to translate it for you, word for word? You are unclean, Mr. Putin, Mr. President. According to the book you were hugging on to, they love the Quran, but we love Salman Rushdie's satanic verses. They kill to preach their ideology, the extremists, and we engage reason, logic, patience, love to preach our views. That's the difference. So what does your country stand for? Does it stand for irrational faiths, belief systems, where people don't need to delve deep into the matters? Or your country stands for liberty, freedom, reason, patience? Are you suggesting to be reactive or proactive, Mr. President? Why don't you challenge yourself to read chapter 9, verse 28? They will cry context. I can tell you, this is the general idea. Every unbeliever is unclean according to the Quran, period. So in fact, according to Islamic fiqh or jurisprudence, you must not even touch it without cleaning yourself first. And how do you clean yourself? You become clean if you are a non-believer only after accepting Islam. And if you are a Muslim, still you do the wudu or ablution to become physically clean. Mr. President, which side are you on? Find yourself a single Muslim scholar who would hug on to Salman Rushdie's book, the satanic verses, and say, this is wrong to burn a book. It is wrong to kill an author for his writing. And I also challenge you to find a single prominent Muslim scholar who would be ready to kiss the Bible, or to kiss the Gita, or to kiss the Tripitaka, any scripture, and would be ready to hug on to it in front of the public. Go, try that out, sir. Which side are you on, Mr. President? In fact, it's all politics, isn't it? Sometimes leaders have to use religion for political purposes. We know all that, don't we, Mr. President?